This little card now, and again, we're talking to the person that wants to dip their toe in this stamping world of ours. So we've gone to a 5x5 card blank. And for the sake of argument, we're using what we call a companion paper.
Okay.
So these are beautiful pads of coloured paper, which are, there are 7 altogether. There are fantastic colours in these sets, and they're double-sided. So I've just cut a little piece. Janice is holding up. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do
you want to take some
one?
of that? Yeah.
Let me take
and then you
one.
can show on the overhead if you want to.
Okay, so for example, this is Waimea Falls. And when we come into Waimea Falls, you'll see all along here all the different colours and the different blends. So for example, I look at my artwork and I go, right, what colour do I want? And I start to flick. That red is beautiful. There you go. So there's a yellow, if I were going yellow. Then you see there's a blue, there's pinks, there's oranges. And every one of these 7 collections, these colours are quite something because they're not your typical. See, there's a pinky red. There are really quite exquisite colours in here. A brighter red, a more muted red. You see the difference?
And these are quite unique because these are colours taken from your artwork designs.
Different one again, see?
With a pipette. And then taken the colours out. So these are really unique, aren't they?
They are. They're original to the designer papers.
Fabulous collection. If you want to go for one, there's £11.68. Again, a terrific price. Or, do you know what? Treat yourself to the whole lot. You can do that. Yep, we've got the whole lot for you. And the details are at the bottom of the screen for that. 041318 is your item number. I think they're terrific.
Yeah, they are.
The colours are great.
Well, I use them all the time. And, you know, if I use them all the time, then my guess is that you will use them all the time.
Yeah, fantastic. Love those.
So going to that, with that in mind, let's go. So here, for example, we're just taking a piece of our designer paper and we're using it as a frame. So to nest, you're getting like a background. What we could also do, let's see if we can zhuzh this up a bit. If we take out that piece there, how about this then? Doesn't that look absolutely glorious? See, doesn't that look lovely? Yeah, so now these nested doodle dies, they really do, like this one here as well, look, different sizes of different nests. Look, really cool, okay?
Wow.
Yeah, so now let me show you how this works, because for me it's all about the finishing. It doesn't have to be too busy. That less is more looks absolutely beautiful in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? I'll show you another trick before here, right? So let's go, I cut the whole lot out, for example, out of white. So let's take the same one there in white.
Okay.
What about if we take that now, we put that behind that, like that.
Okay.
Right, so that's nice. But look how elegant this looks. I love that look.
That's fantastic.
Doesn't that look classy?
These are great tips, aren't they? Now, if you want to go for the doodle frame you've got 3 die sets. You've got ovals, rectangles and hexagons. You're saving over 20%. They're going to be dispatched on the 3rd of July. Those are your circles. Oh, they're terrific. They really are. You've got your 3 circles there.
You've got squares.
You've got your squares. There you go. They're on a delayed dispatch. They're going to be delayed till the 7th of July. It's only a few days to wait. Love those.
That's only next week.
It is. And here are your ovals as well. And your rectangles. And then the hexagons. Oh, the hexagons are nice.
They're lovely.
Oh, these are terrific. £53.97. You choose one set and you go for the shape that you like. If you want to go for more than one set, you're more than welcome to do so.
And let me show you why you've got 3 sets there for one shape. So if you come to the overhead, I'll explain.
Yes.
So when you've got this die, this is one great big die, a monster die. And that gives you, in one pass, I know why these, we get them back in, they sell out. We get them back in, they sell out. You've got these fantastic doodles. So this is what, I drew these myself as well, but this is what you get, is all these elements. One plate gives you all these different patterns.
And they all cut out like that?
Yeah, they do.
That's brilliant.
Right, so that's the first thing. Then you've got 2 other dies, because you get a different look. On this, let's just move this out of the way. Let me show you. For example now, by comparison, so we took this one, and we know now we've got all these little bits.
Yes.
Right, the floppy bits we call them. Right. also, though, you saw in the picture, you've got these dies. So this, what that does is it's an aperture die. So it cuts this out, as opposed to the floppy bits.
Yes.
And you've got this one, and it cuts those out. And those, all those different patterns together equal that. Except they're cut in. So what I mean by that is that instead of it being floppy,
yes,
you cut it into the actual card.
That is fantastic.
Do you see?
Yeah.
So now I love this look.
That is so easy to produce. If you want a batch make, for example, or maybe you're at a Christmas fair, you've got all your cards pre-cut, and the person who's buying can choose which design they want to go. And that's why going for that full, complete collection is a great idea. I've got a couple of questions, Barbara, if I may. The